we have a lot to go through. And a lot of this will have a lot of backtracking involved, so just kind of be aware of that. So be aware, we'll be kind of backtracking quite a bit. So we're really on a fast track and finishing this game. So hello everyone, this is CaptainPaladinLP. Welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. In the last episode, we basically completed level 4, got our sword upgrade, like I've been wanting for a long time, but we never got it because we had to wait till we get to level 4. But here we go. The moment has come. This episode, we're going to take on level 5, so let's go ahead and get right into it. This one requires magic quite a bit. Link, the magic flames will protect you inside this icy dungeon. Well, yes, that and Bombos. I mean, that will definitely keep you safe. But to tell you the truth, there are 7 basement levels, so we have a lot to go through, and a lot of this will have a lot of backtracking involved, so just kind of be aware of that. So be aware, we'll be kind of backtracking quite a bit. So this may take 2 parts, it may take only 1. I don't know. Well, it all depends how I decide to divide it up. There we go. And the stupid penguins here. That's what I call them, penguins. Definitely not the penguins from Madagascar, that's for sure. But you want to be sure you get treasure chests out of every room, because we're going to need it for sure. We don't even have the map yet, but we do have the compass now. So let's go ahead and go to the right. RQ. I would want to go ahead and elect to use Bombos. And I will be using it quite a bit, just so you know. Because it is effective. I mean, if you want to do it the hard way, it is fine, but I am doing it my way because I want to be done with this LP, more or less. I mean, I think we're about 2 or 3 episodes away from actually being done with this. So let's go ahead and go over here. Get that. Thank you. Over here we can't do with anything yet, so we might as well just head on back. We can't do anything with that. So all we can do now is go up, because that is the only way to go at this point. Alright, so we got these electromagnetic pulsing thingamajigs. I don't know what the technical name is, but one of the things about Zelda, there are some enemies I don't know about in terms of their technical name. But, you know, I do know a lot of them. It's just in this particular game, I don't know because they don't really explain it a lot. But, you know, we're going to be doing a lot of switching in this one as well. Go ahead and fall down to the next floor, basement floor. Those are basically the Stalfos, Knight Stalfos, the Skeleton Knight, with a sword alone. When he collapses, he is vulnerable to another weapon. But if you had your sword beams, you would be able to knock him out with the sword beams. You know, it will take a while, but, you know, it's always important to have your sword beams when dealing with those. So, I mean, just saying. Let's go ahead and go through here. Alright, so we have the moving floors again. You have to proceed very carefully. Just kind of take your time going through here. Ow. I don't know what happened there, but whatever. I don't need to hit that. I'm going to leave it orange. Keep it moving. Ow. I thought I would get away without hitting one of those, but it looks like I was mistaken. Alright, so let's go ahead and use our magic cape to kind of disappear from this thing. You'll run into instances where you'll have to do that. And, you know, we got some invisible, some goonies that come out of the floor. Little jelly men, something like that. That just goes back. So let's go ahead and go down to the next basement floor, which is basement 3. Watch out, you're being attacked by evil penguins. Evil penguins, die. Must die. But they do contain a lot of magic, so just kind of be wary of that. Understanding of that for sure. But now it gets a little bit complicated in terms of where to go from here. Let's go to the left here. Actually, no. Let's go up. I recommend going up. Ow. This will take you down to the next level, but we sort of want to go down here. Link, do not use your magic power if you do not possess the medicine of magic. Now get ready to go into the depths of this dungeon. Yeah, as long as we got blues or greens, we're pretty much all set. I mean, there's nothing can stop us at this point. Unless we do something foolish, if you know what I'm saying. So, we got those. You can probably just kill them with either Bombos or this. I'm going to use Ether. I think Ether's a bit more well, that didn't do with a hoot. Okay, Bombos then. I guess Bombos will work better than Ether in this point. There we go. Let's go ahead and hook shot across. Alright, so head on down. Be careful through here. You want to use your... I know it's cheating, but I like using it. I mean, if I'm given a weapon that I can use, I'm going to use it. I mean, without a doubt. Alright, so let's go ahead and go across here. That's the key to get to actually over here, so for right now, let's go across. We can go across here again. So we need to head back up a little ways. Just for a little bit. Not too much, but just for a little bit. Oh, well that's gonna hurt. And there goes my sword beams, actually. Go ahead and do it like that. The bombs are probably more efficient than, you know, any other form. And be careful as you lift this thing up, because there's stuff in the middle that are kind of like, yeah, like that. That'll turn you into a bunny rabbit. So be careful of that. Alright, let's go ahead and blow them up. So this dungeon, I think, is a fairly long one, but we're actually making good time with it. And now we got the dungeon map, so we got a couple floors to go through. But we need to go ahead and pull this open, I think. Yep, pull it open. Go on up, and voila, look at this. Big key. Just like that. But we're actually going to go back down the stairs because we're going to use that for a vintage. And I notice my commentary is getting a little slow, these, you know, future episodes, but there's really not a lot to talk about because these, you know, this is really puzzle heavy the more you go on in this, you know, LP, if you know what I'm saying. So let's go. We actually need to get over here, so kind of, if you want to use this to kind of help you guide yourself over here, just don't get yourself hit by the fire bar. Be sure to get your fire rod out, because you'll need them for sure, because those will definitely take 2 hearts away from you if you don't. They'll take care of them rather quickly, but here we go. Dungeon item. We found a blue mail. This armor reduces the damage you take from enemies. Basically, we have increased defense, which is very good because, you know, we'll definitely need it for the future levels. And this is something we cannot actually do. Well, you know what? We actually need to do something about this. Let's go in through here. Oh, fudge. I forgot about this guy. Keep giving the sword beam treatment. It does take a lot of hits with the sword beams, but it does work. You know, it does work like that. There we go. Now we have to go down. For just briefly, and we can go ahead and... Actually, we don't need him, but... You know what? We actually do need him, because he's going to be a... Oh, fudge. Alright, never mind. I guess we're not getting him. So, in here... Wait a minute. We needed something from upstairs first. Before we could even consider going here. Because you can see there, that won't even stay shut. We need to get out of here. Fudge. I might need to use a blue. I don't know. It looked like I might have to use a blue potion, and I don't want to use one just quite yet. So let's just kind of see what we can do. But we will come back here after this room, because this is where we need to go first. Yeah, right there. Just kind of do what you can to avoid all of this stuff. I'm hoping there would be some magic. Yeah, it's beginning to look like I'm going to use a blue potion. Ow. Yeah, it's beginning to look like I'm going to have to use a blue, because magic is definitely going to be needed for the boss of this, so let's go ahead. I don't like using it now, but let's go ahead and use one. Better safe than sorry, that's all I gotta say. Alright, so let's go back down. Going back down, don't bring me down. Cruise, don't bring me down. Ow, ow. And watch out for this guy, he's gonna be a pain in the necktie here. There we go. Not bad at all. Let's go through here. We need to change the color. But we also need something else from here, so you actually do need to kind of go through these pots. Well, they're going to provide me with just magic. Okay, so we need to go back upstairs because we need to activate a switch or bring down something for us to put something on that switch to hold it down. So it requires us to do some backtracking. Yay-hoo. So let's do it now. And I'm gonna have to get this ready because be careful. Now you have to go a complete loop around this. I mean, you have to do a circuit. Dude, go away. My fight's not with you. I'm gonna do this the hard way. Kind of show off my skills. Oh yeah. Alright, so kind of need that key to get where we need to go. Now, some of you may say this is unnecessary. It actually is necessary. I mean, without a doubt, this is definitely necessary. And watch out for that. That'll be a pain in your backside if you don't take care of it. Get that out of the way. And you want to get rid of all of these. This is kind of required to find them all. Or actually not required, but we can actually go ahead and go through here. Now you can go up if you wanted to come back around, but actually you really are supposed to go this way to avoid any unnecessary, you know, side trips. Because this will definitely save you on some time. It's a little late for that magic jar now, wouldn't you say? I would say it's that. Because I would have needed it with, instead of using a blue and not, you know, whatever. Go ahead and go down here. This is the same room where we got that blue mail, but now we can push one of these blocks down. Dude, stop. So now we can go down with it. Get our bombs ready, because we're going to have to fight everything again. Yeah. And now we're going to need our fire rod. I mean, it's just a constant changing of the items, more or less. I mean, there we go. So, pull it up, push it on there. I mean, there is an item in the next dungeon where we can actually avoid that, but, you know, of course, you know how this game is. They make you do it the hard way whether you want to or not, you know what I'm saying? But in this dungeon, we will need a fire rod once again. Alright, so let's just get it out now. Just use it against these. Now, if you want to escape, you pull that and you get out. But what's the point? You really are here to fight the boss. So let's just keep moving. Get the hammer again before we get the fire rod. There we go. So let's do it. Here we go. There's easy steps. Step 1. Use your fire rod to open that up. Step 2. Use your items at your disposal to kill these guys. These are pretty powerful folks. Take 4 hearts away from you. Arrows won't work, but fire rod will. And you got... Oh, boy. There we go. Much better. Ow. I thought it was 3 hearts. 4 hearts. It's actually 3, but... There we go, 1 down. Ow. Come on. There we go. That's the way to do it. And there we go. And we're just breezing through these, just like that. Link, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. They say that the Hylia people control the mysterious powers, and as did the 7 wise men. but the blood of the Hylia has become thin over time. We who carry the blood of the 7 wise men do not possess strong power anymore either. Our powers will increase if we mix the courage of the knights with the wisdom of the wise men. Only a short time remains until the gate of the castle linking the world opens completely. If you defeat Ganon, this world will vanish and the Triforce will wait for a new owner. I believe in you. Good luck. So, that's it for level 5. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. So, that wasn't too bad at all. I mean, that was just pretty darn easy, and watch out, of course, of the like. He is definitely not likable, pretty much, the case is. But that will do it for this episode. In the next episode of Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, we have easy accessibility to level 6. But I am actually going to go get some blue potions, like we had to use some in the last episode, so that will be my top priority this time. Looks like I'm not going to have enough money, though. I might just get a red, but red potions are just as good. Go ahead and pick up a red and a blue. And there we go. So, yes, in the next episode, we're going to go ahead to level 6. And conveniently, there is a spot where we have to fly to just to get there. And that would be this position number 6 here to the desert. But until then, this has been CaptainPaladinLP. We will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, ladies and gentlemen.